Lendlease has highlighted the challenges it faces in providing a safe workplace after 3 workers died on its construction sites in the last 8 months. Chairman David Crawford and Chief Executive Steve McCann began Lendlease's annual general meeting on a downbeat note, expressing condolences to the families of the workers who lost their lives. As always, I will begin with the most important subject, safety, Mr. McCann said. Our pursuit of an injury-free workplace remains an ongoing challenge, he said. The company's track record has been battered over the past 8 months after maintenance contractor Peter Tullett, 29, died while working on the Springfield Rise project in Queensland. Another employee, 65-year-old Jimmy Adams, was killed on the North Cokes project in Sydney, and another worker, Jonathan Lou Piscott, 22, lost his life on the company's Fifth Avenue project in New York. These tragic incidents are a sobering reminder of the critical importance of working safely, and further strengthen our resolve to eliminate incidents and injuries, Mr. McCann said. His comments were echoed by Mr. Crawford, who promised to work more with the company's management to improve Lendlease's safety culture. I extend my heartfelt condolences to the family, friends and colleagues of these workers, he said. Mr. McCann also addressed investors' concern about the group's engineering business, saying while it is a challenging market, the group looked at the long term and that was looking positive. Lendlease was an unsuccessful bidder to build a toll road linking Sydney Airport and Port Botany to the West Cokes motorway. Mr. McCann told shareholders that it was an innovative proposal. But the engineering division was strategically important for Lendlease. The division has been under the spotlight by analysts as one to watch for possible declines in earnings. While the medium-term outlook for transport infrastructure activity in Australia continues to look positive, we recently announced there were some challenges in a small number of engineering projects. This will impact the earnings contribution from our construction segment in the 2018 financial year, Mr. McCann. The division has been an underperformer, but we are aiming to grow the business. The bid we made was innovative, but we need to have risk management and be best in class. Mr. McCann said Lendlease expects this underperformance will be offset by outperformance in other parts of the business. Our diversification by both sector and geography ensures our business model is more resilient to market cycles and operational challenges, Mr. McCann said. Also at the meeting, Mr. Crawford alluded to the fact that he only has 1 more year left as chairman. In response to a question on the remuneration report from the Australian Shareholders Association, Mr. Crawford quipped that, "I look forward to discussing this with you next year, but not beyond that. For me." In 2015 Mr. Crawford was re-elected for a further 3 years, but said at the time, he would not stand again. Before the vote in 2015 he told security holders, as he had earlier told the proxy advisors, that he would not stand again.